Hmm. Michael Buck for 9.99 says, I don't remember JF calling you a drug addict. Maybe a pothead, but not a drug addict. I believe JF cares about you, Andy. He even dropped a couple years last night.
I think they meant to.
Cheers.
Oh, tears. Okay. Bex Fire for 5 says JF and Andy are my Martin and Lewis. Please don't break up. Also, Andy, you are totally twisting JF's words. BR Longhorn for 5 says Andy publicly destroys people, then wonders why they get upset. He gets way too emotional, just blurts out things, then gets upset when others do. Sean Taylor for 5 says, Andy, I am here to hear. Andy, I am yet to hear you take any responsibility for this.
I
You
did
keep
take
blaming other
responsibility.
people.
I lost the reins of the show because I had other people scheduling it. I wanted the reins back. And apparently, me wanting to take responsibility and make the show fun again is a big issue for people. I'm not blaming JF for fucking anything.
Not
JF for anything at all. I want to expand.
Business just picked up, everybody.
Hey there, Andy.
Morning, Billy.
You remember yesterday when you said I wanted to expand? I wanted the show to be fun like it is on the Kumite. You having fun today, buddy?
Yeah,
Having fun today. God
You sound like you're having a blast over there, Andy.
yeah, having a fucking blast. I try and fucking expand and grow and this and that. Paying people to fucking book fucking shows. Apparently, this is a big issue for everyone.
So, is anybody going to talk about the real issues here, or are we just going to dance around all of them?
What real issues? What's the real issues?
I tried to hit him at the beginning, but
Well, I tried to get to it yesterday, so I'll throw out my theory, Andy. Let me throw my theory out of what's gone on over the last 2 days, and you tell me, okay? All right. You've told us all the story about your babysitters, right? You've got a stutter, and you've told us that when you interacted with people, having a stutter as you were a kid, they would think you were retarded. They'd make fun of you. They'd say you were stupid. It's obviously a point of contention. It's obviously something that gets under your skin. So there you are in a stream with JF, and you already have some issues with JF. With scheduling, you don't like the direction of the show, whatever, it's there. And then JF throws out an insult, and he wasn't being sarcastic. He was snapping at you because he was in a heated debate. And he throws out an insult at you, and he calls you basically stupid, just like the kids in high school used to do. And that pisses you off. And I think that's what threw you over the edge. So you guys now have a situation take place where you want to rebrand and go in a different direction. You've made your decision kind of amongst the fallout of this. JF goes and does his stream and is listening to people talk. He's listening to the stream that you did on the Kumite. And he's listening to people's input about how you two get along. And no, I don't think he was crying because he thought you became a man. I think he was crying because it fucked him up. Because he probably thought that there was irreparable damage to your relationship. So now here I am, watching two grown adult men upset because their emotional connection has been ruined.
Oh,
You two need to run your fucking business like a business and keep conversations like this private. And I get it. If you hired people to book shows for you, I get it.
Sweet baby Jesus. Jim just told you to keep a dumpster fire private. It's at that level, Andy.
Yeah, but Andy, at the end of the day, you can't complain about the booking of the show when you're the boss hiring the bookers.
I know. I'm not complaining about that. I was saying that the show was. I was just saying out loud that the show was getting a little bit tedious, and I wanted to add.
Oh no, and I agree. I thought some of your shows.
I never said that. I ever at one point say, "Oh, JF's fired," or "I don't want him on the shows."
No, Andy. To be fair, okay, let's keep the track record fair here.
Sure. Go ahead.
You didn't say you were going to fire JF. You said you were going to do one show a week with him. At the fucking same time, you said I'm going to rebrand, go on a new channel called.
No, I didn't say
Purple Dragon.
I didn't say But I said one show a week of what War Ski Live is right now, which is debates and all that stuff. And then I'm also working on the expansion. JF wants to be part of that, and I want him to as well. And as well as my other buddies who I enjoy doing shows with. I never at one point said we're gonna do one debate a week and fuck JF for everything else. I never said that.
I never said you said that.
Exactly.
But what you did say was that you wanted to go in a different direction. And when people said, "Well, you're going to get a new co-host," you said, "Oh, I've been shopping around." And when people said, "Well, who's gonna co-host with you?" Well, JF's welcome to come on if he wants to.
Yeah, because
JF is going to be there as my co-host.
Like,
but
all that shit went down at the same fucking time. But the thing is, JF's schedule is very, very stringent. Like if he goes, I'm only available at this time or on this day. So if I'm having a stream that he can't show up because he's working because he has another job, if he is available, yeah, he can show up for sure, 100%. But I've been working around his schedule too.
Now, JF did raise. I watched his stream last night. I've been watching this whole shit show unfold for like a day now. I watched his stream last night. He did raise a very good point. I know he said some harsh shit, and I get it, and you want to fire back at him, and I don't blame you. But he did raise a point about metrics. You're talking about, well, the shows aren't doing so well. Well, he looked at your older live streams before you two were doing shows together, and they are comparably much smaller.
No,
you're talking 5,000 to 16,000 views.
100%. No, but look, the views, they were doing really well, and they're slowly declining. I'm not saying that the shows were worse than before. Me and JF do a fucking fantastic show. However, they are declining, and we need to do a little tinker to shake it up so it can go it can either stabilize or start growing.
Yeah, but this is the situation a lot of people run into, where they start to try to chase metrics, where you have a phenomenal show that eclipses everything else, and then you use that as the watermark to measure the success of your more stable average content. And you think, why am I not doing Sargon or Spencer numbers? Why am I not doing the Liberalist stream numbers? These are, once in a while things. They're organic. You can't manufacture organic metrics.
Exactly. No, I understand that. But like, again, I want to do one great debate a week, and JF and I and Failure, Tonka, whoever I'm with, and Chris, he wants to come back on more chill streams. On more chill streams, he we have a lot of fun on those shows as well, just like that Liberalist stream, which was fucking, I just want to expand. That's it. I didn't.
Right, but Andy, what made the Liberalist stream fun was you're talking about the one where you trademarked Liberalist. People are confused.
Yeah.
They think you're talking about the debates. That was completely organic. Like that show didn't do so well because it was
that wasn't booked. That was like
no. But what I'm saying, you were riding the wave of something that already had momentum because people thought the joke was funny ahead of time. Yeah. Are you going to try to pre-manufacture humor before every episode?
Not at all. Not at all. I just think when it's a constant show, and a lot of times me and JF are just in the background, it's about other people, all the guests that we have on only. It's sort of like him and I start losing the identity of what we are as co-hosts with each other. So I want to expand it. Again, like I said before, we were shopping around the idea of doing an hour before we have guests in.
All right, Billy, did you hear my theory earlier before?
What's your theory, Tonka? Lay it on me.
Well, I think that Andy is bothered for this twofold thing. I'll crunch it down because we've been over this for a minute here. First off, yeah, definitely JF when he told him to shut up and called him stupid, that definitely bothered Andy. But the second bit is that he got irritated that he was having more fun on another channel that wasn't his own, whereas he felt like he could facilitate himself to have fun on his channel as well.
Tonka, work is hard, yes. If you're making money on your stream, it will always be inferior to the stream where you can just go on and say and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah, work is hard. That's the same with any profession.
Yeah, but the thing is, where I want to do the work, but the debates, a lot of people, it wasn't getting the numbers as it used to because we were oversaturating the debates. And I think if we had time to work on one debate a week, make it the best possible, and then also to call in shows and fun shit, whatever, it would expand and sort of add to the dynamic that we have.
And I don't disagree with that, but I mean, I think too, you don't want to throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Of course not. I never said I was going to do that. Like,
oh, I know, but you're giving off some mixed signals. Like, I mean, if you can go re-listen to the show last morning, I mean, that's why I kept joking with you and saying, "Are you firing JF?" Because the way you presented it was, well, "I want to rebrand. I want to go do this."
No,
it was very Kojima Konami, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a little Metal Gear.
I want to do one of those a week, like I said, but we also have to tinker with the formula so we're all having fun, as well as the intense shows that are 4 hours and we're just sitting back and we're like the moderators. I like that too, but I also like the dynamic that me and my buddies and JF, who is a friend of mine, I don't hate him or anything, and I'm not firing him. That's not, look, we're having a fucking spat.
No, and I get it. I mean, everybody has spats. But I mean, you did say that, you got advice from other people saying that, like, oh, yeah, I don't want your show and everything. I guess my
actual IRL people, though.
Right. Well, I guess what I'd ask you in relation to that is, where was their sage fucking wisdom when your channel was sinking and you were freaking out about what you were going to do for your future? Like, where was their, golden nuggets of wisdom when you weren't getting the audiences you were getting, or the super chats?
I just did what I did, and then when
but what I'm saying is they were happy to let you do that, though.
No, fair enough. Look, I've already explained myself about just feeling like I want to expand, and JF, me and him have been talking about this for weeks, and him and everyone else took it as, I'm firing people, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I was brainstorming ideas. That's all I was doing, and it wasn't too. Like, I told fucking JF all this stuff as well, and he took it obviously pretty personal. But
well, yeah, you two are fucking divas. I mean, what amazes me most. You know what amazes me most about this, Andy? Everybody giving the Opie and Anthony thing. No, you two don't get to act like Opie and Anthony. You don't have years worth of history built up and a fucking following that has a show that has a history. You assholes have been doing this for 3 months, and you've already reached the point where you're doing the split up. You jumped.
We're not doing the split up at all. That's not happening. It's like I said, we're having a fucking online spat. We're good. Me and him are fine.
I think you're both far from fine. I think you're both far from fine.
Well, yeah, because we're both we're in the middle of a fucking spat, but we have to fucking talk about it. But instead of talking about it with me, he just does a stream and assumes all these things. We obviously haven't had great communication behind the scenes.
Well, I would suggest keeping the communication behind the scenes.
Yeah, I wish it was. Have you
seen the reaction you've gotten? I mean, you've got people like the quartering laughing in the comments. You've got people like Kraut showing up and saying, "I told you I'd ruin them." Like, they're cheering it on. This is a victory for them.
And tonight they're gonna be fucking reverting what they said once me and him talk. That's it. Me and him have to have a fucking conversation on the air, obviously, since it's already started on the air. But we'll have conversation, and then those guys will shut the fuck up. I don't know why fucking Kraut is gloating about that fucking doxing server faggot. Fuck him.
Well, because Andy, you've had a group of people dedicated to destroying you for months. Like, how can you be oblivious to that? I know you consider some of these people your friends, but they're out there in the public laughing and completely rooting for your destruction.
JF and I, we get, me and him are intense fucking personalities, and when we fight, it gets fucking blown out of the water. Me and him will be fine. We will talk about this tonight. That's what tonight's topic's going to be. Me and him talking, and it'll be fine.
Also, Andy,
blown out of the water. Beyond.
No, I get you. But just to throw this out here, you dropped 200 subs today because you've been freaking out on the fucking chat. Like, the Kumite chat is subscribed.
No, we lost 109.
No, I've been watching your numbers drop. Yeah, no. That's not JF. That's you telling the chat, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm going to ban you. I'm going to ban you. Well, you're going to care when they're all gone, Andy.
Just give me a second. Hey, crap.
I'm sorry, chat. Are you happy? But they're all fucking insulting me. What am I supposed to do? Fucking be all happy, smiley right now?
So if Kraut's in the audience, I just want to tell him Krat, you are a fucking piece of shit, and it wouldn't surprise me if you're at the center of all this fucking shit that you probably are in some way involved in this fucking op that is all
Jesus.
about ruining wars.
There's no op.
It's not
Piece
an
of shit.
op. It's
People think it's
fucking
an op.
JF said
the
for
fucking
Andy
here.
to shut up, and then Andy got offended, and then it blew up yesterday.
No, but I just want to tell Kraut, you fucking piece of shit. Why don't you get in here and fucking have a go, huh? Come on, bitch.
No, he's too much of a pussy.
Why is
Look.
everything on the internet an op?
Look, I freak out. He got intense too. When two people who are intense and mad at each other, and we don't talk about it. Like he DM'd me in the morning, dude, just chill the fuck out. We're good. Let's talk tonight. Blah blah blah. We're good. Me and him are fine.
Well, no, you're both fucking idiots. Like you can't make public statements like people want us to fail, people are on our ass, people come after us on Twitter, and then have your meltdown in public between yourselves, because that's just more fuel. Now people have more shit to throw
All
at
set up. This is all a fucking act, Jim. You all fell into it.
you. You know, we've been opt, have we? Has the 24-hour op come through?
The fucking 2-week op.
All right. Well, this is the last time I'm giving you advice, Andy. I hope
kidding.
things work out for you.
I'm good. I'm good.
Everybody
Me and him will be
gets
good.
one.
We'll have a show tonight. We'll fucking by the end we'll be sucking each other's dicks. It'll be fine. Trust me.
Billy, do you think there's been enough shit here for you to make an internet insanity video?
I don't know. I mean, is Andy, is your girlfriend still alive? You went silent for 5 minutes. Is that
no,
enough time to bury her?
She's out.
Okay, because she called you lazy, and it sounded like you were going to kill somebody.
I just needed to do a quick JO sesh.
Just a quick JO sesh. There wasn't any smacking involved. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Ooh, you got lit, man. You got lit real quick on that one. This is why you don't bring your girlfriend on a fucking YouTube.
Yeah, she's no longer invited, so it's all
Oh,
good.
come on. She's going to be the new co-host.
Tonka just wants that entertaining Springer shit. That's what he's looking for.
Sinead's a gold mine.
I find her entertaining, yeah. But I don't think Worski can handle it. I think the banter's too much for him.
Look, fucking JF just messaged me. He's like, don't worry, because I was like, thanks for helping us lose a bunch of subs.
Jesus Christ, Andy.
And then he wrote, we'll regain those subs easy if you can handle this.
All right, Andy. You can't act like you don't know why people are thinking that you're throwing stabs when they're like, thanks for helping us lose 200 subs. You've been screaming at the chat for 3 hours.
Spats like literally all the fucking time. This one just got public and intense. And you know what? If Jeff Holiday and Kraut and all these people are cheering, they're not like we could spat for a day or two. I'm not gonna pull a fucking Jeff Holiday or all those other people who have meltdowns that last months and months. I have 2 days. I quit 3 vices in a week. I want to have more funny shows as well. And then it blew out into this fucking level. We'll be fine. We'll be fucking completely fine. I can't handle the bands. I can't sometimes. No, I'll be honest.
No,
with
you are not good at handling banter. Holy shit.
Just a quick little tip, I wonder. It was scared.
Okay, 7:30 tonight.
You know that Patreon Discord server you have? There's some old core audience there that you might be able to tap into just to like have a chat, see what sort of they think about stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll take calls tonight as well. We're doing 7:30 tonight. It's gonna be me versus JF, or be talking to JF. It won't be it might be a little bit of internet blood sports spatting in there, but we're gonna figure it out. 7:30 Eastern on obviously the main channel. Me and him are good. And we'll probably never have another spat like this again.
In public.
In public, yeah.
There you go. That's just in public. Yeah, you can fight all you want, just not in public.
Jim,
I want to have a good fucking show. Me and him have been both talking about this in DMs for so long. And then I was like, we should have some fun streams, blah, blah, blah. I was a little bit annoyed about him fucking not letting me speak at all for one fucking 3-hour show. While I sat there.
I don't think it was the him telling you to shut up thing. I really think it was this stupid comment that fucked you up.
Yeah, well, fucking whatever.
Okay, so saying that and then the questioning of your work ethic, maybe.
Yeah,
based on his reaction to his girlfriend.
I don't even. I barely have time to fucking even see buddies of mine because I'm always on streams.
Please, Andy, don't say it. Don't say it. You're just gonna give people more ammo. Don't say I'm working so hard tweeting shit. Don't fucking go there.
No.
Fucking
I'm just constantly look. I have to have a life too. That's my point. Okay.
Nobody's denying you your life, but I mean, you can't. Don't tell.
Well, that's why I hired.
Yeah, but I mean, people are gonna look at you and say, "Okay, here's Andy Worski making fucking thousands of dollars on his live streams, complaining that he has to tweet." Like they're not gonna. It's not gonna impact people that do 9 to 5s, man.
Well, my point is that I hired people behind the scenes so I could have more free time, and people were angry behind the scenes about that, and now I know. Now it's fine. It's fine. I'll take the reins. It's all good. Me and JF are fucking fine. Me and him are just losing our emotional connection. That's all it is, and we have to regain
your emotional connections. Can I say one last thing before I leave here? Because your chat's like, Jim, you started this. I didn't start anything. I got dragged into a stream yesterday because Bake said I was fighting with JF. And you were already apparently planning all this shit ahead of time. You were rebranding with fucking failure the night before. So Jim is a good boy. I'm a member of the Sweetie Squad. I don't do nothing.
Look, because failure is good at fucking booking different type of guests. He's funny to be on the show. I like him. And I never said JF ain't welcome there. It's just his schedule sometimes hard to manage. But I've been doing this for fucking 12 years to build this up. 12 years. And when I have some money, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll hire some people in the background to help me out and schedule shows so I can have a little bit of life to live.
Well, like, you know, nigger, are you serious? You're not Keemstar. What do you need staff for?
To help me book shows. I wanted to keep the format, but then obviously the format sort of got oversaturated, and I wanted to expand. So I'm always thinking and tinkering with ideas until we feel like, you know, everything's running super smoothly. Because me and him have been talking about this for weeks now, about like, oh, we should start expanding out and blah blah blah. So that's what I was starting to work on. And
listen, man, I just want my fucking Andy. I just want my Jerry Springer. Don't fuck my Jerry Springer up.
I'm not gonna fuck your Jerry Springer.
Don't fuck my Jerry Springer up.
We're gonna have time. We're gonna have time to make even better Jerry Springers because now we'll have. You know what I mean? Because now we're booking one show a week, and we'll make sure that they're fucking epic. That's it. That's
okay. Well,
I want each Worski live to be memorable, and you go.
Okay. Well, I have to bolt because I have to finish my video. I will.
Wait, Jim.
Yeah.
Jim, do you hate the idea of like a chill show where like we could have like actual guests on, like Norden and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can do what you want, but I mean, again, I don't know your, audience, Andy. I tune in to watch your shit, but I don't know what the fuck they want. And my fear is if you're chasing metrics, and
I'm not chasing metrics.
It's a horrible decision, and it kills panels.
Of my show. That's all.
I mean, Andy, you want to know why Repsion's Repsion? Because he chased metrics. Because he kept trying to rekindle something, and he lost the originality that made his channel any interesting.
And that's why, me and him were talking about this. Was the shows were getting oversaturated, and we were, instead of having one great show, we would have to split it up and think of 3 like not as intense shows, whereas if we did one a week and made it super fucking epic, and I have the OBS all set up and everything ready for like a better production, it would just feel better. Okay, every Friday at 6 p.m. it's going to be a Worski Live. That's going to be epic. And then also JF and I want to interact with the fans more, with or viewers.
I don't know if that's a good idea based on how you're interacting with the Kumite audience.
Well, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care if people want to yell at me.
Well, you obviously do, or you wouldn't be DMing JF saying, I lost 200 subs because of you, faggot. You obviously fucking care.
I'm okay though. I'm okay. Look, I'm having a little bit of mental breakdown. I quit 3 vices in a fucking week. Well,
Which you need to go jack off, Andy. Go jack off and do
I'll
your
send the
strength training.
video
Are we
over.
giving up on NoFap? Is that what this is?
I don't
It
know.
was a
It's
bad
probably
experiment.
a lot of things in one.
Shit went awry as soon as NoFap came into play.
Okay, well, I've enjoyed this special episode of Maury Povich. It's been entertaining. What time's your stream tonight, Andy? 7:30.
7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Is the
Oh,
video
sweet.
dropping before or after?
It'll be up later this evening, probably like around 9 or 10 my time, because I've been fucking sucked into watching the emotional connection be broken between two adults. So,
Two grown ass
Well-
men.
Hey, Jim, will you be watching tonight?
yeah, I'll tune in.
Okay.
Andy, you're quiet.
I have nothing else to say about this.